Welcome to your weekend reading. This is Kristen with Sacred Soul Ascension, and today is May 7th, 2021. We're going to get right into our tarot deck, and we'll move into the oracle after. Six of Crystals, karmic balancing. Three of Cups with the Eight of Cups. A cause for celebration and a sense of renewal, yet a bit of an emotional, what do I want to say, confusion a bit about where this new place, this new feeling that you're experiencing, where it puts you. You know, who are you if you're not these things of your past? If the karma really has been balanced and you've completed a certain phase point, you know, then what? You know, you're kind of not who you were, and you're not yet who you are going to be. And there's this sense of feeling a bit like a wobble, you know, there's just a bit of a feeling on the outskirts, on the outside of maybe the happenings of life, of society, of, you know, this is all an illusion that we're ever on the outside of anything, because we are completely on the inside and within the quantum field of the universe and beyond, and we're inside of it, and it's inside of us. So this is really just an illusion of separation, that the emotional body has to go through this process of feeling on the outside and breathing into that flow of universal consciousness, that it's within you and you're within it. There is this Six of Crystals, like a phase point calibration, that there is a completion. And so you might feel this like spaciousness that's a little bit, whoa. This Three of Cups shows that there is a real cause for celebration, that there is this sense of you do have community around you. You do have people that are celebrating with you, that are celebrating you, that are celebrating the journey of life. And that's where that illusory notion of being on the outside of things, it's just the emotional body that's processing the past, and releasing the memory, you know, and the associations of not necessarily you know, erasing the memory, yet there is in the cleansing process of karmic calibration and completion and balance, there is kind of a phase point closure, a chapter closure, and you're not really a part of that old world anymore that you inhabited. And it could be, you know, you could be physically moving on from something. There is the Five of Wands, so it shows, again, that five, you know, we were in the 555 portal, that there is, you know, a friction in this change, like you're fighting it in some way. There might be a little bit of a back and forth or a tug of war, or you're maybe moving on from something is causing conflict in your family, or in your environment, in your work environment, or in your social environment in some way. But again, that could all be within your own mind. It might not, or maybe it is happening as well, physically, because if it's in your mind, it's probably happening in the, you know, physical reality. But you can just, you know, disengage from that and really kind of stop, drop, and meditate, and really connect into your seat, you know, and that fulcrum point within the change cycle. It looks like this Two of Swords, there is going to be a choice point, some sort of decision, a decision point, a crossroads. Are you going to, really embrace the new, or are you going to jump back into the old way? And it's not that you can't be associated with the old, it's just you don't have to interface with it in the same old way that you used to. Sometimes these things, nothing changes on the outside, it's all internal, and that changes everything, the way everything on the outside appears. So it's really about the way you're choosing to interface with your reality and the progress that you made, whatever your situation has been, whether it's been, growth in work, these past 2 years, or growth in relationship, changes in relationship, with, your, intimate connection, or whatever the dynamic, whatever the scenario. This is talking about like what the project that you've been working on, in life recently. Then we have the Page of Swords. So it does look like you're going to get some clarity. You are going to make that next step forward. You're going to make that, that you're going to take that, action, and, communicate in a new way to yourself and outside of yourself. There is going to be a decisive moment where you are going to be like, okay, this is my opportunity to implement the, the change and what I have learned, and I'm not going to go back into the old cycle. I really am going to hold, strong this new path and start to build that, step by step, lay that new path stone by stone, and I'm going to enjoy the process. I'm actually going to be, not disassociated from the process because I'm overwhelmed by keeping up with these old ideas of what it looks like to be a hardworking woman or a hardworking man, or a successful woman or a successful man in relationship, workplace, family, home, whatever. This is like, I'm going to enjoy this process because I'm more fully integrated. I've cleaned out a lot of that debris that was causing so much conflict and confusion and disturbance and stress in my system, where I was like performing for everyone else outside of me. And this is like, oh yeah, I can do it my way, and my way actually works better than any of the ways that I was enacting before. And you're going to find an ease and a joy in that process. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. This has been coming up a lot, and this is like asking you to completely trust in your inner intelligence, the inner realms, the depth of the soul intelligence, and the accessibility of your soul intelligence is palpable. It's right there. It's internal, and that is what guides you. That is what's going to carry you forth with ease and with grace. We've got some sirens. It's like, yeah, sound the alarm. It's true. It's true. You've done this before, and a lot of this is like you're letting go of the old conditionings, the way you were like taught and told to do the thing. And there's this sense of like self-trust that, those skill sets that you've developed in this world to like function in this world. Okay, it's not to like poo-poo all of that, because there's functionality inside of the skill. And it's equipped you to be in the position that you're in. Yet now there's this like transfer of the skills into this breadth and depth of the soul to, you know, the skills hold the structure for the soul to really take the prominence in your life and to allow that soul essence to really permeate the quality of your interfacing with this realm. And I really love that. I love the message that's coming out here. And Dreams for Society message, you share freely what is soul coded in you. You share that gift of your soul, that gift of your light. And there's no scarcity inside that soul consciousness. Inside the conditioning consciousness, there's all sorts of scarcity. There's the haves, the have-nots, there's the gains and the losses. Inside the soul consciousness, it's like there's just abundance. There's that sharing that is just ever present and infinite in its source and resource. Let us move into our chakra cards. I love this reading for us. I'm putting myself in this reading today. I feel I'm connected to the message and feel really the embodiment of your experience and really integrating, the full integration. Beautiful chakra card that's come out. Okay, here's our pose, the meditation with the Namaste hands. Focus on the vibration of the heart chakra. Sit in a comfortable position on the floor in a chair. The spine is extended, vertical. Shoulders released down away from the ears. The eyes are closed. Bring the hands to the center of the chest in prayer position. Inhale and exhale while repeating, I trust my heart. Inhale and exhale while repeating, I trust my heart. Continue for 1 to 3 minutes or longer. And go ahead and as you turn off this video, set your alarm, set your timer for 1 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10, and do this. Really anchor in this reading into the experience, the experience. And when you finish, lower your hands to your lap and visualize the healing emerald green light of your heart chakra. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me for your weekend reading, and I will see you for the weekly on Sunday.